Now that I see people being seated, I'm going to ask you to be upstanding, please. Could I ask you to stand and remain standing for our land acknowledgement, which will be followed by our national anthem, performed by our very own Blue Notes. I wish to acknowledge this land we gather on today at Upper Canada College. For thousands of years, it has been the traditional land of many peoples, including the Huron-Wendat, the Seneca, and more recently, the Mississaugas of the Credit River. Today, this meeting place is still home to many Indigenous peoples from across Turtle Island, and we're grateful to have the opportunity to gather here to learn on this land and today to celebrate. Please remain upstanding while our Blue Notes come forward for the national anthem. Please be seated. To Mr. Blake Hutchison, class of 1980, Chair of our Board of Governors, Mr. J.P. Mackay, class of 2002, President of our Association Council, to the rest of our platform party, Dr. Jeff Aitken, Head of our upper school, Dr. Julia Kinnear, Academic Dean, Dr. Alejandro Adler, Dean of Student Life and Wellbeing, and Mr. Brent McKay, retiring Athletic Director following 39 years of distinguished service, to parents, to grandparents, family, friends, faculty, and staff gathered here in our athletic center, to those joining online, and most importantly, to the class of 2023, it is my honor and privilege to welcome you and to address you briefly on this very special occasion, the celebration of our 2023 leaving class. Graduates, as you leave the halls of Upper Canada College, you embark on a journey into a wider world, equipped with knowledge, skills, and experiences that will guide you. But before you take that first step, let me share a few thoughts. Socrates once said, "The only true wisdom is knowing that you know nothing." As you step into the world beyond UCC, remember that your education is not a mere collection of facts and figures, but a lifelong pursuit. Embrace the unknown. Never stop asking questions, and always strive to learn more. Within these walls, you've been encouraged to think critically, to communicate effectively, and to engage with the world around you. You've been prepared to face the complexities of our ever-evolving society. As author and poet Maya Angelou beautifully articulated, You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. This quote is a reminder that life will present you with challenges, and you may experience setbacks. But it is through these trials that you will grow stronger and more resilient. Embrace the obstacles you face, for they will shape you into the individuals you're destined to become. As you depart from UCC, you carry with you the values and principles that have been instilled in you during your time here. You have learned the importance of integrity, responsibility, and empathy. You've been equipped with the tools to make a difference, to challenge the status quo, and to build a better future. You are the architects of our tomorrow. And as you forge your paths, remember that success is not measured by material wealth or outward achievements, but by the impact that you have in the lives of others. To paraphrase Ralph Waldo Emerson, to know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived, this is to have succeeded. As you stand on the precipice of the next chapters of your lives, I'm filled with pride and confidence in each of you. The world awaits your talents, your passions, and your dreams, and we, the UCC community, are eager to witness the influence you will have beyond these walls. I pause for emphasis because I must confess that with the exception of my introduction, every word that I've delivered thus far was authored by artificial intelligence. The bot Poe, using ChatGPT 4.0. I asked Poe to generate a speech for the 2023 Leaving Class Address at UCC, including a couple of quotes, and the words spoken were what it returned. Not bad, I thought. There's been much hand-wringing in education. There's been much hand-wringing that with the launch of ChatGPT, does artificial intelligence pose an existential threat to learning and teaching as we know it? There's been similar concern expressed in many sectors regarding the impact on professionals and possibility of jobs simply disappearing as a result of artificial intelligence. Personally, I'm far less concerned. I believe the college is very well positioned to embrace the emergence of AI tools as an opportunity to further develop the transformational learning experience we strive to deliver. A learning experience that is values-informed and future-focused. You, our graduates, have experienced an education that has sought to develop in you the skills and abilities that are aligned with those that the World Economic Forum predicts will be required as we move forward further into this decade. Analytical thinking and innovation skills, complex problem solving and ideation skills, the skills of critical thinking and analysis, leadership, and the skills of social influence, skills of resilience and flexibility, of creativity, originality, and influence. Further, and in my view more importantly, you've developed and demonstrated many of the traits and attributes that will influence your ability to make a lasting and positive impact in your world. I've so valued the opportunity to observe your journey through this school since many of you were in year 6. Recently, we spent time together over lunch at Grant House. Dessert for our boarders. How you spoke about each other and the reflections that you shared about your time at the college served to only reinforce in me the genuine respect that you have for each other and for this place. Care, compassion, empathy, and gratitude are characteristics that reside within you. Aspects of head, heart, and humanity that I don't believe artificial has any chance of ever replacing. Please continue to work to develop these traits, for they represent you at your very best and will only serve to deepen the relationships that you have in your lives and the meaning that you derive from your life. I have no doubt that you are well prepared for the experiences that will follow the journey that now concludes at UCC. As you open the next chapter of your lives, please do stay in touch with us. We here will remain excited to learn about all the successes that lie in your futures. And thank you for all that you've contributed to the college over your time here. We are, without question, a better place because of the positive influence that you've had on us all. To the class of 2023, I offer congratulations and my very best wishes to each of you. And thank you. It is now my pleasure to call to the podium our poet laureate, Mr. Julian Bald, to deliver a piece written especially for today. Mr. Bald.
Thank you, Mr. McKinney, and the college for the opportunity to read to the leaving class today. My poem is not only for those graduating, but for all of you who will soon say farewell for however long and watch your family take a different shape. It's also worth mentioning that the conceit of this poem is the ocean, and I've tried not to disrupt any of the laws of nature, but my sense of geography is romantic rather than literal, so please forgive any gaffes I may have made concerning how the planet may actually work. The title of the poem is What's New? What's new? The end of land ascends from waves, except on days when surf recedes to easiness and shows the skies unvariegated blue, reflective calm, appearing almost new. An ocean's end is where the land begins. Devoutly sending all that holds a name toward the shore or back out to the sea, drawing and curling in ceaseless industry, directing departures and arrivals. The line where water meets the stones and sand is like the edge we find within ourselves when we observe our own unmoor the boats we knotted for them on the riverbank so they may cast away to find what's new. The crossings that we make may bring surprise to those who part and those that watch them go, for such processions leave within their wake a newness that is felt on either side, but lit by sun and by the glowing moon, it's pulled together, certain as the tide. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023. I'd like to now call up Dr. Kinnear to the podium.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bald and Mr. McKinney. Members of the class of 2023, parents, relatives, colleagues, and friends, welcome. As we gather to celebrate this milestone, I'm reminded of a powerful message shared by a scholar of children's literature, Dr. Rudine Sims Bishop. Writing about books and what they offer us, she said the following: "Books are sometimes windows, offering views of worlds that may be real or imagined, familiar or strange. These windows are also sliding glass doors, and readers have only to walk through them to become part of whatever world has been created by the author. When lighting conditions are just right, a window can also be a mirror. Literature transforms human experience and reflects it back to us, and in that reflection, we can see our own lives and experiences as part of the larger human experience." What Sims Bishop describes as the importance of books is the transformative power of education. At the college, we understand learning as a journey, an infinite process of becoming. Education is our guide in that process, offering a multitude of mirrors and windows as signposts along the way. We need only look for them. The mirrors are the things we encounter that reflect aspects of our own identity or experience. They can help us come to better understand ourselves. They can help us feel grounded and give us a sense of safety and belonging necessary to take risks and expand our sense of who we are and what we can accomplish. The windows offer us a view to the landscape beyond. Peering through them, we come to see and find awe in the vastness of the world. Windows are wayfinders, helping us to map the diversity of thought, experience, and perspective that lies in the wider terrain so that we might navigate our journey well. Sometimes they point us in a direction we hadn't anticipated, a road less traveled. So with its mirrors and windows, education enables the transformation of individuals and of the society that they shape. At its best, it enables learning and belonging, allowing people to live more fully in themselves, and in turn, hopefully, to live more fully in the world, with a commitment to others and building a society where we all can flourish. One of our jobs at the lectern at graduation is to hold up one last mirror, hoping you'll see in it a reflection of yourself at this moment in time, what we here on the stage can see in front of us. So you, the class of 2023, are a group of passionate, purposeful, and incredibly resilient young adults who embody the spirit of learning at the college. You're courageous travelers on a journey of growth that leads to your best self. And today, from our vantage point, I hate to say it, you're actually standing in the doorway that leads to the world beyond the college, and you're casting a glance back at us over your shoulder before you go. Our collective wish for you is that you step forward with confidence, steadied by the strong foundation that you've built here. Remember to look for mirrors and windows, reflect, learn, explore, think about your own experience, but seek also to understand the experience of others. And in your lifelong striving to be your best self, remember to also strive, and I would say, as this particular class has done here this year, to care for one another and to see yourself as part of the larger human experience with the ability to shape it for the better. Of this, I am sure, you will do great things and you will never walk alone. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and good luck. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to turn us to the presentation of academic prizes. The descriptions of all academic prizes begin on page 2 of the printed program. I'll invite Mr. McKinney and Dr. Aitken to assist with this presentation, and we would ask you to please hold your applause until the conclusion of this section. Would Jerry Wu, Alan Shui, Phil Chin, Stephen Tien, Nicholas Albornoz, Jack Lauren, Roman Barati, Leo Jiang, Rahul Nantha, Ben Van Megelen, and Lawrence Wu please come forward? The Stephen Leacock Prize in English Literature goes to Jerry Wu. The Stephen Leacock Prize in English Language and Literature is awarded to Alan Shui. The prize for proficiency in Mandarin A has been awarded to Stephen Tien and Phil Chin. The prize for proficiency in Spanish A has been awarded to Nicholas Albornoz. The following Moderns prizes acknowledge proficiency in language acquisition. The prize for proficiency in French higher level has been awarded to Jacques Laurent. The prize for proficiency in French B standard level has been awarded to Roman Barati. The prize for proficiency in Mandarin B has been awarded to Liu Jiang. The prize for proficiency in Spanish B has been awarded to Rahul Nanta. For proficiency in Abenicio Spanish, the recipient is Ben Van Megelen. The WED Prize in Classics for attainment in standard level Latin goes to Lawrence Wu. Would Edwin Kim, Liu Jiang, Roman Barati, Alan Shui, AJ Schulman, Joshua Bugadas, and Soufiane Alaouie please come forward? The Sainsbury Family Prize in higher level geography has been awarded to Edwin Kim. The Geography Prize standard level goes to Liu Jiang. The Martin Lambert Wills and Anne Campbell Wills Prize in History and the Michael F. Miller Extended Essay Prize in History are awarded to Roman Barati. The Economics Prize is awarded to Alan Shui. The Philosophy Prize goes to AJ Schulman. The Global Politics Prize is awarded to Joshua Bugadas. The B.M. Littlejohn Prize in Environmental Systems is awarded to Soufiane Alaouie. Would Justin Chin, Will Zhang, Alan Shui, Ian Yi, Nicholas Wu, Edwin Kim, Jack Lauren, William Bankier, and Rohan Arya please come forward? The Sports Exercise and Health Science Prize goes to Justin Chin. The Finnerty Prize in Higher Level Biology and the Chemistry Prize Standard Level goes to Will Jung. The Biology Prize Standard Level is shared by Alan Shui and Ian Yee. And Ian will ask you to remain on the stage, please. The Dr. E. Moore Prize in Higher Level Chemistry is awarded to Ian Yee. The J. A. Gillum Prize in Higher Level Physics and the Senior Man Prize in Practical Science Extended Essay are awarded to Nicholas Wu. The Physics Prize Standard Level is shared by Edwin Kim and Jack Lauren. The Computer Science Prize is shared by William Bankier and Rohan Arya. Would Ian Yee, Herrick Leung, David Bard, Dexter Hamlin Bartholomew, Ian McCready, Harrison Noddy, Roman Barati, Davy Seaman, and Lawrence Wu please come forward? The J.N.C. Sharp Prize in Higher Level Mathematics, Analysis, and Approaches has been awarded to Ian Yee. The J.N.C. Sharp Prize in Higher Level Mathematics, Applications, and Interpretation goes to Herrick Leung. The John Howard Prize in Art is awarded to David Bard. Would Mr. Scott Sandler, class of 1994, and Casey Sandler please come to the stage? The Nathan L. and Ruth Lowe Sandler Music Composition Prize goes to Dexter Hamlin Bartholomew. Thank you very much to the Sandler family. The Theatre Arts Prize goes to Ian McCready. The Film Prize is awarded to Harrison Noddy. The George P. Grant Prize for Theory of Knowledge is shared by Roman Barati and Davy Seaman. And finally, the University of Toronto National Book Award goes to Lawrence Wu. This concludes the presentation of academic prizes. Thank you, Dr. Aitken and Mr. McKinney. You may take your seats. I'll now ask Dr. Adler to come forward to speak to co-curricular learning and to present the co-curricular awards.
Thank you so much, Julia Kinnear, Dr. Kinnear. Good afternoon to all our amazing UCC community members. Graduating class of 2023, I salute you. My deep congratulations. As I was thinking about what to say today, a few days ago, I think better yet, 18 years ago when I was sitting exactly, or not exactly, but sort of where you are, June 2005, an IB school in Mexico City, graduating. What would I have liked to hear as an 18-year-old, year 12, graduating senior from the American school in Mexico City? So that's the spirit in which I'll communicate my thoughts in the next couple of minutes, and hopefully they'll land well with you. I was thrilled at the moment. I was going off to the University of Pennsylvania as a valedictorian of my graduating class. I was going into a glamorous management and technology M&T program at the Wharton School of Business and Engineering. My dream in life at that moment was to become an investment banker at Goldman Sachs. I thought the fast track to happiness was to make as much money as possible, as quickly as possible. And indeed, 2 years later, I did land 2 summer internships at Goldman Sachs, and I had the privilege of working directly with then CEO of Goldman Sachs, Lloyd Blankfein, in doing private equity research. And I say privilege because after receiving a full-time offer and seeing the insane hours and the work culture that I experienced in the New York offices, and many often in the Connecticut home of Mr. Blankfein in Connecticut, and I got to meet his family and his amazing wife, Laura. It was an inexpensive lesson for me that was not a meaningful path. And I know many friends and colleagues who are happy investment bankers, even at Goldman Sachs, but they do it because they love investment banking, not because they love the money. And so in 2015, I was actually at Memorial Sloan Kettering with Laura and with Lloyd, when Lloyd was unfortunately diagnosed with cancer, and the oncologist told him, a big cause of his cancer was probably the tremendous stress of his 16, 17-hour days at Goldman, 6, sometimes 7 days a week. And that not only for professional reasons, but for medical reasons, he had to step down. Fortunately, 14 months later, he was in remission, and he is now the chairman of the board, and we still stay in close touch. He's a good colleague and friend. But all of this to say that it was an inexpensive lesson, and a few years later, I found myself in the tiny Himalayan kingdom of Bhutan between China and India, where they measure gross national happiness instead of gross national product or gross domestic product. And it's there that I started to read about eudaimonia, first introduced by Aristotle 2,500 years ago, and at the same time, surprisingly, Confucius and Buddha were thinking about the same things about what actually makes a meaningful, satisfying life. And it was later called the first axial age. And fortunately, we're in the middle of what is being called the second axial age, because these ideas from 2,500 years ago are now scientifically based, that well-being is not only this philosophical, ephemeral idea, it's something that's actually measurable, it's buildable. At UCC, I've only had the privilege of being with all of you for 1 year, but I know the tremendous amount of skills that you've built in co-curricular and, of course, in your academic pursuits as well. And I can tell you that 18 years after graduating, the single most significant relationships that I have to this day are with my friends from the American school. And the longest standing study of human flourishing, which started in 1938 at Harvard, that identifies what contributes to lifelong happiness and satisfaction and even longevity, is what they call social fitness. The quality of love and the quantity of love that you have in your life. Not romantic love, but family, friends, feeling a sense of true belonging. And so my challenge to you today is, yes, amazing things await, but go out there, find your meaning, find your purpose, and know that today, as you transition from students to becoming alumni, old boys, old scholars, your social capital is right here. Look around you with your graduating class of 2023. This is your home. We're always here. And again, I salute you. I congratulate you. Congratulations, graduating class of 2023. I would now like to invite Mr. McKinney and Mr. Brent McKay to assist with this presentation. So we will now move on to present the co-curricular awards. I would like to draw your attention to page 5 of the printed program, where the detailed descriptions of these prizes begin. Would Elliot Ingram, Miles Dickinson, Will Morgenstern, Jacob Moore, Randy Chung, Justin Cho, Jefferson Ding, Rahul Nanda, Justin Chin, and David Bard please come forward? Firstly, the Robertson Davis Award for Drama is awarded to Elliot Ingram. I know this is tremendously exciting. We ask that you hold your applause till the end. The Andrew T. Wilson Award for Extraordinary Achievement Backstage is shared by Miles Dickinson and Will Morgenstern. The Richard Sandler Prize in Music is awarded to Jacob Moore. The Wallace Rankin Nesbitt Prize for Debating and Public Speaking goes to Randy Chung. The Willis S. McLeese Prize for Debating goes to Justin Cho. The Harris Prize in Current Affairs is shared by Jefferson Ding and Rahul Nanta. The DuVernay Prize in Photography is awarded to Justin Chin. Would Mr. Kawaso please come to the stage to present the Donald Kawaso Award for Achievement in Arts and Academics? This award goes to David Bard. Thank you, Mr. Kawaso. Would Roman Bachrati, AJ Schulman, Lachlan Boyle, John Vudaris, Connor Day, Adin Sarudni, and Holland Barry please come forward? The Ponton Prize for the College Times fiction goes to Roman Bachrati. The Ponton Prize for the College Times Poetry is awarded to A.J. Schulman. The Ponton Prize for the College Times Journalism goes to Lachlan Boyle. The Barry McCogg Award for Community Service is awarded to John Viduris. The Randy Carver Class of '82 award is shared by Connor Day and Aden Sarundi. Finally, the Bruce M. Hicks Community Service Award is awarded to Holland Barry. Next, with Jack Guilfoyle, Luca Giannone, Liam McKenzie, John Vaduris, Calvin Little, David McGillen Young, and Charles Price, please come forward. Would Mr. Derek Poon please come to the stage to present the next prize? The Michael Evan Juris Award this year goes to Jack Guilfoyle. The Principal's Art Purchase Award goes to Luca Giannone. The Bill Stewart Prize in House Sports goes to Liam McKenzie. Now, with John Thompson, class of 1988, and father of Jack Thompson, who is graduating today, and Mr. Joseph Hill, current faculty member and recipient of the class of '88 prize when he graduated from UCC in 2018, both please come forward to present this prize. This year's winner of the Class of '88 award is John Vaduris. Thank you, Mr. Thompson and Mr. Hill. Would Mr. Jamie Schulman, class of 1989, please come forward? Mr. Schulman is the father of AJ Schulman, who graduates today, and friend of Dano Realini, class of 1989, in whose memory this prize is given. The Dano Realini Medal in Athletics is shared by Calvin Little and David McQuillan Young. Thank you, Mr. Schulman. Would Mr. Sandy Logie, class of 1978, please come forward? The Alexander Logie Medal is established in memory of Sandy's grandfather, Mr. Alexander Logie, class of 1926. This medal is awarded to Charles, This medal is indeed awarded to Charles Price. Thank you, Mr. Logie. We now recognize the Lang Scholars from this year's leaving class. Please come forward as I call your name and assemble in front of the stage for a photo. Jack Guilfoyle, Jack Lauren, William Lynn, Calvin Little, Daniel MacDonald, David McQuillan Young, Charles Price, Aaron Radnavel, Davy Seaman. Huge congratulations, Lang Scholars. Would Fisher Robinson, Alasim Jasani, Cameron Omumi, and Tom Coxford please come forward? The Class of 62 trophy is awarded to Fisher Robinson. The Lieutenant Governor's Community Volunteer Award goes to Alamin Jassani. The Duke of Edinburgh Silver Award is awarded to Cameron Omumi, and the Duke of Edinburgh Gold Award is awarded to Tom Coxford. Now we move on to service awards. Service, of course, is an important aspect of each student's time at UCC. It is one of our core values, as you know. Throughout the year, we acknowledge those students who go above and beyond the service requirements with community service gold and silver ties. The 17 gold award winners have given over 200 hours, and the 13 silver award winners have given over 100 hours within our community and working alongside our community partners. Would all those students who earned community service gold and silver ties please stand together now to be recognized? Let's please give them a round of applause. Thank you, students, for upholding the values of the college. This concludes the presentation of our co-curricular awards. Thank you, Mr. McKinney and Mr. McKay. Mr. McKay, You may take your seats. I'd like to call up Dr. Aitken to present the remainder of our awards.
Thank you, Dr. Adler. Could I please ask Dr. Kinnear and Mr. McKinney to join us for the presentation of the remainder of our awards? We will now present the J. Herbert Mason Medal. Would Miss Elizabeth Mason please come forward? The J. Herbert Mason Medal, named for John Herbert Mason, 1827 to 1911, honors leadership, strength of character, and moral courage. It was first presented at Upper Canada College in 1888. It is my great honor to present this year's recipient to Holland Berry. Holland, please come forward. You're amazing. Thank you, and could we please also offer a round of applause to Ms. Mason for joining us. The Colburn Medal, named after the founder of Upper Canada College, has been awarded each year to our head steward. I am pleased to present this year's medal to Randy Chung. We will now present the Journey Ties. It has been our tradition to recognize students who entered the preparatory school in senior kindergarten and continued without interruption to graduation. They have dedicated 13 years of their lives to the college, and it has been an honor to see them grow into the fine young people you see today. We are also fortunate to have in attendance their senior kindergarten teacher, Ms. Amanda Guilfoyle. Ms. Guilfoyle, would you please join us on stage? Would the following students please come forward and assemble at the front of the stage to receive your tie and take a photo together with Ms. Guilfoyle. Anton Benyon, Thomas Coxford, Logan Elder, Spencer Grant, Jack Guilfoyle, Jibril Kassam, Ryan Moffat, Jacob Moore, Jake Rivette, Davy Seaman, Jack Thompson, John Voudouris. It's my pleasure now to welcome Mr. McKinney to the podium.
It is important and appropriate to pause at this time to remember an individual who commenced this year as a member of the leaving class. Indeed, an individual who would have just assembled with those 13 years at UCC, but who sadly is not with us today, Zachary Gopinath. There is no getting around the deep and lasting impact Zach's death in October has had on our community. Through funds raised by his leaving class, Zach will be remembered on this campus by the planting of a tree. To remember and to honor him in this ceremony in a way most fitting, Josh Bugadas has just been seated at a piano at the back of this hall, and he will play In a Sentimental Mood by Duke Ellington. As Josh prepares to play that, I'd like to share a message that I've received from the Gopinaths for this occasion. And they write that Zachary's family wishes every one of his cherished friends and classmates every success and good fortune in the next phases of their lives. Josh.
Could I please invite Mr. McKinney and Dr. Kinnear forward for the presentation of the bilingual diplomas? Many of our students who attend UCC from abroad, and even some who attend from Canada, face challenges over and above the regular demands of school life. In many cases, they are living away from home for the first time, studying the diploma in a language that is not their first. Bilingual diploma holders have studied more than one language at the A or first language level. Bilingual diplomas are awarded to Marcus Carrier and Sam Closio in French. Phil Chin and Stephen Tien in Mandarin. And Nicolas Albornoz in Spanish. Muy bien, muy bien. Congratulations again to our bilingual diploma holders. Thank you very much, Mr. McKinney and Dr. Kinnear. It is now my great pleasure and honor to announce the 2023 valedictorian. The leaving class has selected Randy Chung to speak on its behalf. Randy, please come forward.
To the faculty, staff, parents, friends, family, and graduates of 2023, good afternoon. 25 years ago, my parents first came to Canada with $10 to their name and no opportunities lined up. They settled into a one-bedroom apartment about 3 blocks west of UCC. And on this day, I can't help but think of them and the family that I grew up in. How uncertainty essentially ruled our lives and how we were crammed into an apartment no bigger than probably a classroom here. And I think about the world just a few blocks away and how I never thought I would live it. But most of all, I keep thinking about how an origin story that is so special to me can also be just one that is common and shared by millions of people. The reason I say this is that graduation is a special day for all of us. But it is also a special day for the millions of Canadians who will also graduate high school. But there is still the undeniable feeling that our experiences in high school have been different. It's been an energy that's drived every interaction, that's rested in the halls, and it's a feeling of surrealness around just what precisely the school provides. That feeling is what many valedictorians, I believe speeches, and UCC advertisements have tried to encapsulate, and this will be my attempt to do so. But before this speech tries to put words to that feeling, I want to extend my thanks to the people who have given me this chance to speak. Thank you to the Platform Party. Thank you to the incredible Aramark and facilities team who have made this entire event possible. Thank you to the cherished friends and family for coming today. And most of all, thank you to the graduates for waking up at the crack of noon, which I know is a difficult ask. So what is that sense of specialness that floats in our halls? I think the reason UCC is special is because it provides the comfort of certainty. We are lucky enough to confidently expect support at nearly everything we do. We know our classmates' notes are text away. We know that our music notes will be carried by Laidlaw's acoustics. We know our art teachers will pretend our work is what Picasso never accomplished. We know that we'll all paint ourselves blue 3 times a year for sports games. We know the library has all the books we could always imagine, and we know we'll still never step foot in the library. We know when to start clapping because videos in assembly have no sound. We know that if we fail a test, our friends will blame it on the teacher for us. And most importantly, we know that we can talk to anybody in the grade. And there is an infinite amount of reassurance in that feeling. The feeling that you can work with anyone, banter with anyone, and catch up with anyone who is wearing the crest. The feeling that you are welcome, and it's a feeling that you're home. And we have created words for that feeling before. We've called it brotherhood, or community, or never walk alone. But those words and songs and mottos can't capture the full extent of the forces that are existing within 200 Lonsdale. The intellectual vitality, the humor, the collaboration, the banter, the playful arrogance, the occasional moment of humility, all of that can't be expressed in a Liverpool chant or a single word. And that is why graduation is bittersweet. Because for the first time, we are losing certainty. We're stepping out of the bubble into a world which the majority of us have only seen and not really fully interacted with. For the first time in our lives, we won't have a friend in every room. We won't have top-of-the-line teachers asking to set up extra help. Well, in more and more conversations, we're going to feel nothing but discomfort because we don't know what to talk about. And sometimes we're going to be the most passionate person in the sports bar. And sometimes our coworkers are going to take credit for our ideas instead of helping us out. And sometimes life is just going to get in the way instead of moving smoothly. Our routines, our daily memories, our little laughs, all of that is going to fade away eventually as the warm arms of structure eventually let us go. These are going to be the last few weeks where we can count on a home-cooked meal or a piece of wisdom in the car ride or our parents waiting to make sure we get into the building okay before they peel off the curb. But I also think there is something incredibly reassuring about stepping into that unfamiliarity. Better or for worse, UCC is a limited version of the world. And while all the structuring and the guidance puts us on these narrow tracks to success and allows us to rapidly move ahead on them, the rest of life is going to open up choices and doors that none of us knew existed. Life after UCC is fundamentally uncertain. And sometimes we don't get to say a proper goodbye to a memory or an experience or a person before life takes them away. And that uncertainty is what makes life scary and cruel. But it's also what makes life incredibly fulfilling and meaningful. Because we don't remember well until we're at risk of forgetting. We don't let value become clearer and clearer in our minds until it's at risk of escaping us. Other forces constantly try to muddy our senses, influence our judgment, and change our memories. And the beauty of uncertainty of life is that we have been given freedom. Freedom to not fight those forces and instead to clarify our own visions of our past and our future. But still, I think it's important that we recognize the safety net of certainty has set us up well. And we should remember that as our school enters into an important era of reflection and discussion, where we are reckoning with the fact that millions of people, young and old, do not enjoy the same level of certainty that we have, where many can't rely on friendly smiles and access to opportunities like we can, and as we face the reality that UCC's walls are undeniably reinforced by the privilege and exclusivity of our history, we must remember that while it is true we cannot change where we come from, or at least after today where we graduate from, we can transcend those arbitrary lines that are drawn in the past, lines of race and class and gender and sexual orientation and nationality, in order to recognize that everyone deserves that same certainty of which we are incredibly lucky to receive. And on this note of gratitude, UCC's opportunities are not produced by accident. They're created by the family who believe in us and encourage us to dream big, by the staff who silently and often thanklessly clean up after us, by the friends who kept our heads high and made us laugh and kept us talking about absolutely nothing late into the night, by the teachers who stayed patient and encouraged us, teachers who took an interest in us and an interest in the world. Behind every moment of certainty in 200 Lonsdale was a team of people who paved the way, paved the paths below our feet, and removed the ceilings above our heads. The reality is it truly takes a village to keep the magic of this building alive. And for that, I think that we as graduates should take a special moment now to thank you all for your support. All of those people exemplify why the words "never walk alone," as cheesy as it sounds, especially to the young ones in the audience, a lot of that expresses why those words are said a lot. But whenever we think about that phrase, "never walk alone," an image keeps sticking into my mind. And I want to leave you with that image. 13 years ago, 18 boys gathered down the road, and that was where they began walking on a journey, on a path that would take them to the upper school and beyond. And slowly over the years, they become more sure of their footing, and they stepped slowly into the different people that they were all destined to become. Over the years, that class gained people and cherished them, and lost people and mourned them. And after all the additions and losses and changes, that group is now sitting before you as the fully fledged class of 2023. But as our class reaches this fork in the road and prepares to walk different paths, I truly hope that our class will remember the past years as a wonderful and sensational journey on the paved, certain trail that is now behind us. But more importantly, I hope that we will view the wilderness that we are about to step into as another beautiful opportunity to walk a more uncertain trail. And I hope that we will walk confidently, because we know we are supported by those who have graduated before us and walked the same paths, by those who have walked beside us along this time, our friends and family. But most importantly, we know we are still supported by the class of 2023, a group who has ensured and will continue to ensure that we never walk alone. Words just cannot express how much of an honor it has been to be on this journey with you. So whether our paths have crossed for 3 years or 13, please accept my heartfelt best wishes and gratitude. And to the class of 2023, one of the strongest, brightest, and most physically attractive classes this college has ever seen, congratulations, because we have finally done it. Just remember, all good things in life are wild and free. Thank you.
As Randy is departing the stage, I also wanted to add my thanks and congratulations. You may be aware that as head of the upper school, I have the great privilege of meeting with the head steward a few times a year. Those times together are intended for mentorship. So Randy, I wanted to say thank you very much for mentoring me this academic year. Now, before the presentation of the leaving class, could I ask that in just a moment that you stand for the school hymn, which you will find on page 11 of the program booklet. Please stand now. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please be seated. And now, the presentation of the leaving class of 2023 will be presented by the principal, Mr. Sam McKinney, the chair of the Board of Governors, Mr. Blake Hutchison, class of 1980, and the president of the Upper Canada College Association, Mr. J.P. Mackay, class of 2002. Please come forward. Parents, guardians, friends, and families, the moment you've been waiting for. Please sit back and enjoy the ceremony. Please also note that we have a professional photographer ready to take a photo of your graduate as they cross the stage. This photo will be provided with our compliments. Our photographer will also be capturing special moments throughout the ceremony, as well as the prize giving, which you will have noticed previously. You will have an opportunity to order prints of your choosing in the coming weeks. As has been the tradition, we will begin by presenting our boarders by house. I would now ask Mr. David Brown and Dr. Amit Morris, Senior House Advisors in Seaton's House, to come forward.
Thank you, Dr. Aitken. Family and friends, it gives Mr. Brown and I great pleasure to present to you the graduates from Seaton's House. From Oshawa, Ontario, Soufiane Alaouye. Our sustainability and well-being steward, Soufiane was committed to making both the boarding environment and the broader environment better. He regularly used his voice on behalf of people and causes that need support. He co-chaired the Anti-Oppression Council, championed mental health in assembly, worked with the Black Excellence Society, and helped us critically examine received traditions. A lover of nature, he also had the greenest thumb in the house. And he still found time to kibitz with Daniel over pizza in the common room. Thanks, Soufiane. From Almaty, Kazakhstan, Ali Mulyukov. Ali is a Blue Army general. Ali is a Blue Army general who holds himself to a warrior's code set of principles. If he's charging at you with a rugby ball, a football, or middle game queen sacrifice, may I suggest that you get out of the way. Committed to his friends in the house, Ali was always ready to coordinate games in the common room and to act as unofficial photographer of the Seatonian of the week. Ali really wears his heart on his sleeve, and it's a very big heart to go with his very big sleeves. Thanks, Ali. From Toronto, Ontario, Jack Orr. As Seaton's prefect, Jack set the bar for communication, took a conscientious approach to his studies, and enjoyed being on the water with rowing, on the pitch with rugby, and volunteering with Helping Hands. He could always be counted on to look out for and mentor younger Seatonians, sometimes much younger, as Mr. Brown's kids enjoyed hanging off his arms. His impact is best summed up by the cheers with which we closed house meetings for a while. Jack Orr today, Jack Orr yesterday, Jack Orr tomorrow. From Baoding, China. From Baoding, China, Stephen Tian. A quiet soul who thinks big thoughts, Stephen immersed himself in a wide range of co-curricular pursuits. He shared his heritage with others as head of the Chinese Cultural Society and competed on the soccer field both with the JV team and with his fellow boarders. A keen mathematician and an insightful physicist, he challenged himself in contests like the Amy and the Canadian Young Physicists Tournament, and like a true scientist, even sacrificed his boarding bedroom floor for the occasional experiment in entropy. Mr. Brown?
From Quebec City, Quebec, Marcus Carrier.
As an athlete, Marcus was a stalwart on the varsity hockey team for 2 years, and this spring he then tried his hand at ultimate frisbee, showcasing his determination and skill. Beyond his athletic prowess, Marcus's mature approach to life has left a lasting impression on all those who know him. With his easy smile, the way he effortlessly wins the hearts of students and staff has made him a truly well-liked individual in the house. Congratulations, Marcus, on your accomplishments. We're going to miss you. From Dakar, Senegal, Salam Gay. As a prefect of Seaton's house, Salam has been a terrific role model for his younger housemates as they look up to him, literally and figuratively, for his willingness to challenge himself and pursue new experiences. Not only has he excelled in sports as one of the few athletes playing varsity football, basketball, and track and field, but he has also grown into a responsible and mature young man with a bright academic future. He'll be missed for his many things, but especially his ridiculous conversations with his housemates. Congrats, Salam. From Brampton, Ontario, Daniel McDonald. As a hard-working and passionate athlete in volleyball, basketball, and track and field, Daniel has inspired us all with his unwavering dedication and willingness to challenge himself. Beyond the field, his commitment to social issues as a leader of the Black Excellence Society and Truth and Reconciliation Committee has brought about meaningful change in his time at the college. We will forever cherish his infectious laughter and witty banter with his partners in crime, Salam and Soufiane. Congratulations, Daniel, on a remarkable chapter. From Montreal, Quebec, Charles Price. Charles is the epitome of an outstanding student, prefect, and a true athlete. As the Athlete of the Year and a three-sport varsity captain in football, hockey, and rugby, Charles's dedication and unwavering drive for excellence are simply unparalleled. His maturity shines through every endeavor, displaying a level of discipline and hard work that humbles us all. Seaton's house will miss hearing his size 15 feet clomping around the house. Charles, we have no doubt that those boats will help you stay afloat wherever you end up. Stay in touch. From Shenzhen, China, Yu Cheng Kin. Throughout his time in Seaton's house, Yu Cheng exemplified the spirit of dedication and passion. As a committed cross-country runner and skilled videographer, he embraced every opportunity presented to him, and he would often go out of his way to help out those around him, such as filming the WED's Hot Ones video this spring or taking countless photos for the college. His maturity and ability to connect with others have left an indelible mark on our house. Yu Cheng, you will be dearly missed. Congratulations on this well-deserved milestone. From Au, Switzerland, Ben von Megelen. As Seaton's head of house, Ben has exemplified leadership and fostered an unwavering bond with current and past boarders, many of whom will be lifelong friends stemming from their very first days of New to Blue. A stellar varsity soccer defender and dedicated swimmer, his commitment and passion for all that he does is a guiding light for all who know him. Beyond sports, Ben's academic brilliance shines, matched only by his genuine kindness. Seaton's is a much better place because of Ben. Best of luck.
Wait, one more. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the graduating class from Seton's of 2023. I'll now call up Mr. Heffernan and Ms. Kanga to introduce the graduates from Wed's House.
Families, friends, faculty, and staff, we are pleased to present the leaving class members from Wed's House. From Dubai United Arab Emirates, Sami Aboud Klink. Sami has been a prominent leader in the community as a swim team captain, Medical Society senior executive, peer tutoring program lead, and a Wed's House prefect. Sami has always been someone who looks after the well-being of others. I hope Sami continues to style his brightly colored shorts around the quad of his future university campus and bring as much joy and cheer to his future peers and professors as he has to the teachers and friends in Wed's House. All the best, Sami. From Beirut, Lebanon, Darren Alfonso. Darren's quiet presence commands attention. He holds himself to the highest standards in classes and in the house, and his example encouraged the rest of us to do similarly. As a dedicated financial literacy and investing club member, Darren continuously found ways to connect to co-curricular world at UCC. Darren is also fondly remembered for his enthusiasm for border soccer in the field bubble. Congrats, Darren. From Izmir, Turkey, Coşkun Güner. A fun-loving and engaging Wed's prefect, Coşkun, commonly known in the halls of Wed's House as Joshi, is known for his friendly and appropriate and approachable demeanor, always finding ways to connect with the younger boarders. Thoughtful and kind, Coşkun always looked out for the housemates and made time to listen to, mentor, and communicate care and understanding to younger students. He's helped to make the house a community we're proud to be a part of. Thank you, Coşkun. From Pointe Claire, Quebec, we have Jack Lauren. Wed's House has been very lucky to have Jack as a leader in the community, and the places he is going are even luckier. Jack embodies kindness, compassion, and true and honest leadership in Wed's House. Jack radiates positive energy, and his hard work and perseverance have always spoken for themselves, whether on the ice, tackling a challenging problem in chemistry class, or within Wed's House, a community he has shown immense dedication. Thank you for all of your efforts, Jack. Despite your myriad achievements, your mere presence in the house and what you stand for have been invaluable assets to UCC boarding. From Hong Kong, Herrick Leung. Our house stoic, bringing a calm, cool personality that has earned the respect of his peers. An avid musician, Herrick was commonly found playing piano and violin and composing his own sheet music. An accomplished bridge player, Herrick has represented Hong Kong in bridge tournaments at U16 and U21 levels. As important as his individual bridge accolades is his initiative to start a bridge club, where he takes pride in introducing beginners to the game. An engaged and diligent student in the classroom, Herrick still found time to hang out with friends, whether supporting inter-house competitions, tutoring his peers, or finding moments to connect with younger boarders. Congratulations. From India, Savar Suri. Our WED's head of house, Savar Suri, has been a gracious and thoughtful leader throughout this year. A strong public speaker, he has continued the tradition of WED's house, contributing outstanding members to the Model UN program. As a prefect, he has played a key role in guiding and mentoring many students who have joined our community. His many drop-ins in the MOD office in the evenings and conversations he has held on a wide variety of topics will be fondly remembered by the boarding staff. We wish him the best of luck in his future endeavors. Certainly, the best of his academic career is ahead. Congrats, Savar. From Westport, Connecticut, Alan Zhu. A friendly face in WED's house, Alan was commonly found working as a senior editor with Convergence, a leader with the World Affairs Conference, or tackling difficult research projects specific to Russian literature with Northwestern and Yale. The club head for rocketry and an avid reader, it is not uncommon to find Alan reading Notes from the Underground or Crime and Punishment in his downtime. Alan brought his own unique energy and impact to the house, and we will miss your spirit, Alan.
From Prescott, Arizona, Dexter Hamlin Bartholomew came to us with a worldly background, having literally lived all over the globe. It was very clear that Dexter's talent was in music and was something special, whether on the guitar, the keyboard, or writing his own material. One of the highlights being his performance with my fiancée, Kelsey, when they sang Hallelujah this winter at a boarding dinner. Dexter always brings life, energy, and most importantly, a positive outlook to the house and everybody's life he touches. The future is very exciting for Dexter, and we look forward to catching him on the big stage. Congratulations, Dexter. Dexter. From Quebec City, Quebec, Sam Cluzino's impact on the house was immediate, as it was clear that he was dedicated to his athletics and his academics. As the team's star goalie, he kept our squad in many games against some of North America's best high school hockey teams. Despite the demands of 2 long seasons, Sam managed to excel as a student, multi-sport athlete, a friend, and most importantly, a mentor to our boarding community. Always smiling and radiating positive energy, we will miss Sam's presence next year. From Montreal, Quebec, Calvin Little. Calvin Little could easily be considered the best dressed and most stylish in the boarding community. As a key member of both the varsity hockey team and the rugby teams, Calvin was named Lang Scholar and recently the winner of the Rialini Award, showing his athletic talent, but most importantly, his ability to thrive as a student athlete. Further, Calvin always served as a voice of reason and a beacon of maturity for his peers. We wish him all the best next year, and we will miss his polite and caring approach to all the people in his life. From Hong Kong, Adrian Lowe. Adrian Lowe is a WED's long hauler, as he started before the outbreak of COVID. In fact, we lost Adrian to a year of remote learning before we were able to get him back in grade 11. Always passionate and dedicated to the house, Adrian was willing to put his body on the line for house sports and events, including the most recent paintball day, which didn't go very well for you. We will miss Adrian's smile, his quiet disposition, though we know his late-night gatherings on the third floor showed a different side of him. Good luck, Adrian, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Good job, Adrian. From Edmonton, Alberta, Jad Oakenley. Jad is another of WED's long haulers, as he too started before the pandemic. In fact, Jad holds the record for most days spent in quarantine without actually having COVID. As a prefect and a leader of the house, Jed bled House Blues, or House Black, I should say, as he always pushed for community involvement and participation. We will miss his quick wit and his lightning-fast responses in debate or house trivia. Thank you, Jad, for being such an important member of our community. Thanks, Jad. Thanks, Jad. From Bethesda, Maryland, Isaiah Schwartz, or simply Ozzy, has come a long way in 2 years. His tremendous growth in the classroom as a multi-sport athlete and a person to something, to really marvel at. Damn it, man. Though his tough guy persona is something he's maintained, the truth is Ozzy is extremely caring, dedicated, and a fantastic person. We are very proud of his efforts, and everybody will miss him except for housekeeping. We love you, buddy. From Shanghai, China, Calvert Zhu joined the boarding community midway through his grade 10 year. After a long process of dealing with COVID restrictions and visa issues, we were finally able to get him in the house. He immediately made an impact as his outgoing nature and his basketball skills injected some life into our house that was still under strict protocols. Calvert has never had a problem balancing his academics, his athletics, and his social life. In fact, we believe he was the social convener of the third floor. It has been a pleasure watching Calvert grow, and we look forward to seeing the next steps in his life. Congrats, Calvert. Yeah, thank you. We present to you WED's House 2023. We will now pass it on to Bremner Senior House Advisor Rachel Medellin. Thank you.
Holland Berry. I have cherished my time with Holland, talking about life, culture, and the deeper meaning of things. Holland's contribution to the college have been numerous. A member of the Wellbeing Committee, Ethical Consideration Advisory Committee, and the Anti-Oppression Council, it is clear how passionate Holland's commitment to social justice is. Moreover, as a member of the Arts Council and head of the Art and Architecture Club, Holland has celebrated creativity in our community. Congratulations. Roman Barati. To say Roman's contributions and achievements in the college have been vast would be an understatement. To list a few, he has served as the Year 12 Learning Representative, Senior Jazz Ensemble Co-President, and the senior editor-in-chief of the Blue and White. As a prefect, Roman could always be counted on to plan, organize, coordinate, and make sure the house ran smoothly. His academic accolades are numerous, but personally, I will remember Roman for his deep sense of kindness and empathy. You will be sorely missed. Joshua Bugatis. Despite never having eaten lunch in the lower dining hall, everyone around school knows Josh. A member of the varsity football team, the lead of UCC's Medical Society, a participant in the senior jazz band, Josh's talents and interests are multifold. Instead of eating lunch, you can find Josh peer tutoring or working out in the SAS. I have come to know him as a bright, creative, ambitious young man, and we wish him all the best in his future endeavors. Luca Giannone. Arts captain and varsity rugby player are diametrical oppositions, aren't they? Not if you're talking about Luca. Luca's many passions have shone through during his time at the college. Perhaps the most significant has been serving as editor-in-chief for the College Times. As a prefect, I have known Luca to be dependable, honest, kind, and a real member of the Bremner's Brotherhood. Please come back and visit us, Luca. Jack Guilfoyle. Friendly, bright, and athletic, Jack has been nothing if not busy. Jack has served as both captain of the varsity cross-country and track and field teams, and if that wasn't enough time outdoors, Jack was also a member of the varsity rowing team. Giving back to the community was also important to Jack, as evidenced by his work in the as the Relay for Life chair and Assembly Management Planning Director. Jack has certainly left his mark on the college, and we wish him the best in his next chapter. Alameen Jassani. Alameen's commitment to causes he's passionate about is unparalleled. Raising over $100,000 for the World Partnership Walk over the last 8 years, his incredible efforts were recognized when he became the recipient of the Ontario Government's Volunteer Service Award. In addition, Alameen served as the head of the Mock Trial Club and is an enthusiastic writer and filmmaker. We are so very impressed by you, Alameen. Ali Khan. Strong-willed and dedicated, it is no wonder that Ali took pleasure in being a member of the debating club. Despite litigious arguments, Ali is also known for being friendly and kind. He leaves his mark for his participation in swimming and the varsity rowing team. I know a bright future awaits Ali, and we can't wait to see how it unfolds. Congratulations. William Lynn, head of house, our fearless leader. William has served with passionate enthusiasm and commitment. He has modeled leadership both in his propensity to hype up the house and in his ability to self-reflect. A Lang scholar, a varsity volleyball player, and a reliable friend. Will has made his mark on the college. Congratulations. Cameron Umumi. If you are looking to hone your debating skills, start a political discussion with Cameron. A two-time best delegate champion at the Model UN, you might find yourself humbled by the conversation. Aside from his formidable debating skills, Cameron leaves the college as a member of the varsity tennis team and head of the wind ensemble. We look forward to seeing what the future holds for you, Cameron. Congratulations. Jordan Austin. Reserved and resilient, Jordan will be remembered for the meaningful relationships he has built at the college. Whether it be during his time playing hockey, golf, or Smash Bros, he was consistently friendly, humble, and kind. Jordan recollects he feels most proud about stepping out of his comfort zone during his time here, and Jordan, I agree, that's what it's all about. May you keep pushing yourself to do new things and have new experiences. Congratulations. It's okay. Jason Renaud. A proud prefect, Jason showed up for the house in big and small ways. Our house knows him as active, committed, and super friendly. A member of the varsity basketball and varsity rugby teams, Jason has left his mark in athletics at the college. I know Jason will make an amazing staff member at the UCC summer camps, and I look forward to hearing about what other exciting and bright things await him. Lucas Roden. I've never once passed Lucas in the hall without getting a smile and a warm greeting. He goes out of his way to make the people around him, everyone around him, feel included and special. A passionate member of the rowing team, Lucas will also be remembered for his kindness and wicked sense of humor. I have enjoyed our many talks about life and, of course, about our beloved dogs. I wish him all the best. Davy Seaman. Davy's accomplishments are many. A Lang Scholar, his leadership in athletics and dedication to the community is notable. Davy was a proud member of both the soccer and the tennis teams, as well as being head of the Quantum Computing Club. He will be remembered for his thoughtfulness, creativity, and critical mind. Congratulations, Davy. Jake Siegel. Despite the rigors of the academic year, upon reflecting, Jake feels proud he was able to keep up with the early morning workouts. Indeed, an impressive commitment to well-being. Perhaps this is why his friends would describe him as reliable, laid back, and friendly. Jake graduates today as a member of the Chinese Culture Club and the Helping Hand Club. We wish him all the best in this next exciting chapter. Congratulations. Sam Sipos. His friends would describe Sam, as honest, caring, and reliable. And this is evident to all of those who know Sam. A member of the Chinese Culture Club, a varsity swimmer, and a tenor saxophone player for the senior jazz band, the breadth and scope of Sam's interests and talents leave us excited to see how many choices he'll have in the future. We wish him all the best of luck. Congratulations. Declan Smith. Declan graduates today having listed his dedication to the SAS as a personal accomplishment. Moreover, he cites feeling a sense of accomplishment for his work in chemistry. He is known to his peers and faculty alike as funny, gregarious, and friendly. With a warm smile and an easygoing nature, Declan has been a cherished member of Bremner's. We hope you will come back and visit us often, Declan. Nicholas Wu. Patient, considerate, and easygoing would be some of the words used to describe Nicholas. An accomplished fencer on the Canadian junior national team, we have all been impressed by how gracefully he moves between the worlds of student and athlete. Moreover, Nicholas is the recipient of the principal's list and still makes time to be head of the physics club. Congratulations. Domi Zhu. A steadfast prefect, a friendly face to all, it would not be an exaggeration to say that Domi is the most approachable student in the house. Domi was a proud member of both the varsity volleyball and rugby teams, but mostly, I think he'll be remembered as an incredible friend. I am grateful to him for his kindness, leadership in the house, and for the fact that I won't be around to see the mullet he plans to grow in university next year. Congratulations. Last but certainly not least, Daniel Zikla. Charming and funny, Daniel is truly a Renaissance man, A member of both the varsity golf and varsity ultimate frisbee teams, he enjoyed the athletics program at the college. Perhaps most notable, though, is Daniel's talent as a magician. His skills not only led him to America's Got Talent audition, but he also uses his gift to give back, volunteering for the Make-A-Wish Foundation and the Nanny Angels Network. Daniel, thank you for making this house and this place magical. It is now my honor to present to you the Bremner's Leaving Class of 2023. I will now ask Senior House Advisor, Mr. Robert Scatoza, to present the Howard's Leaving Class.
All right, on behalf of the Howard's advising team, it is my pleasure to present to you all the graduating class for Howard's 2023. Dean Chen, a varsity squash star, member of the Chinese Club, and a gifted musician. Dean is part of the UCC String Ensemble along with the Toronto Symphony Youth Orchestra. Not too shabby. Keep on playing good tunes there, Dean, and have fun doing it. Never stop learning, bud. Okay. Ryan Chen, a foodie at heart who loves cooking and eating French food. Ryan is also responsible for starting the Piano Society at the college and spreading his love and passion to the other members of the club. Well done, Ryan. Tom Coxford, varsity tennis player, saxophonist, Horizons tutor, and co-founder of the Survivor Club, having watched all 44 seasons, no joke. Tom bleeds orange. His love for the house and spirit shown throughout the years is unique and will be very hard to emulate. Great job, Tom. Alan Twey, creativity steward, co-head of the Helping Hands Club, a self-taught film editor, but Alan is mostly known for being the AV booth guy. As he passes the torch, the AV booth is now in good hands due to Alan's stellar leadership. Well done. Cole Herman. No one runs faster down the sidelines in Laidlaw Hall than Cole. From the AV booth to the cross-country team to the tennis court, along with Model UN and World Affairs Conference, Cole is like the Oscar-winning film, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Well done. All right. Reese Hoskins. Not to be confused with the professional baseball player who goes by the same name. His involvement in both the theater and film programs at the college speak to Reese's strong passion for the arts. Great work, Reese, and best of luck in the acting world. Alexander Yanchevsky, varsity soccer champion, prefect, year 12 community service rep, head of the Hispanic Culture Club, and musician with both ensembles. After having coached this fine gentleman for the last 4 years, I can honestly say he's one passionate fellow whose skill and will were never in doubt. Buena suerte, Alex. Leo Jung. Being the only standard level geography student is enough to be your claim to fame, but he's also a trivia whiz as a reach for the top winner. Leo was proud of his accomplishments, and he did it all with a smile on his face. Keep on smiling, Leo, and the life will smile right back at you. All the best. Raymond Liu, Prefect, Head of the Aerospace Club and Asian Heritage Month Committee, and Chief Editor of Convergence, Raymond truly embraced the UCC experience to forge lifelong friendships. The idea and tech-savvy guy, Raymond's presence was felt and left a lasting impression. Great job, Raymond. Ryan Moffat, another prefect. Here we go. Mr. Relay for Life and varsity volleyball and lacrosse athlete, Ryan has cherished the connections, support from his peers, and made the most of the countless opportunities presented to him over the years. His perseverance and resilience over the years is nothing short of amazing. All the best, bud. Will Morgenstern, a Blue Army general who could be seen at various school athletic events, hyping up the crowd and generating school spirit at A-Day and Winterfest. A proud, self-acclaimed ho-bro, Will's love for Howards and UCC will never be forgotten. Bonne chance, Will. Bonne chance. Mateo Rementia, a.k.a. Matrem. Finally figured that one out this year. Baseball enthusiast, varsity baseball player, and leader in Howard's House. Mateo led by example for the younger members of our house, who aspire to be leaders with an unblemished assembly attendance record. His spirit in house events and love for Howard's is undeniable and will be sorely missed. All the best, Mateo. Alan Sue. Quiet yet reflective, Alan made an impression on all those who have worked with him, whether through the Horizons program or the coding and physics clubs. His calm demeanor and stoic outlook bode well for his post-secondary studies. Best of luck, Alan. Ryan Vance Lingerland, a.k.a. RVS, Model UN and Oman extraordinaire. Ryan's contributions beyond the classroom are inspired by a love for international relations. With a desire to inspire and positive change, Ryan is set to take on the challenges of the future. All the best, bud. Marshall Wang, avid swimmer and the UCC record holder for the 100-meter breaststroke, quite an accomplishment. Marshall is not just an athlete, but also a violinist. A true Renaissance man, Marshall might be a fierce competitor, but truly gentle at heart. Great job, Marshall. Edward Singh, a.k.a. Zinger, varsity hockey and rugby player and our head of house and fearless leader. Edward sparked a genuine love for the house and showed great spirit and willingness to represent and lead by example. All the best, Eddie. And last but not least, Aiden Zarudny, a proud Jamaican-Ukrainian, prefect, varsity soccer and varsity track athlete, and a long-standing member of the Black Excellence Society. Aiden has demonstrated poise, character, and love for all that is Howard's. His calmness showed great strength, and we'll miss that greatly. All the best, Aiden. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the graduating class of 2023 for Howard's House. I now invite Ms. Blagona to the stage to present the graduates of Jackson's House.
Family, friends, faculty and staff, I am pleased to present the leaving class members from Jackson's House. Rohin Arya. One of the kindest members of the UCC community, Rohin joined UCC in Year 5. An avid tennis player, he was a member of the Think Tank Club, World Affairs Conference, and the Marketing Club, and is particularly proud of his work in coding. Congratulations. Daniel Barr. A Jackson's House prefect, Daniel has been a stalwart of the Jackson's leadership team, demonstrating kind, empathetic leadership and impressive ability to get house breakfast. Funny, self-deprecating, and honorable, his positive influence on his peers was marked. You're welcome, Daniel. Eric Dilley. Also a Jackson's House prefect, Eric's humor and willingness to help made him invaluable to the House leadership team. Honest, clear-thinking, and authentic, he modeled a quiet, kind brand of leadership that was a positive influence on the House. You're welcome, Dilly. Jefferson Ding. Another Jackson's House prefect and the student who fixed all of our technical issues, he joined UCC in grade 9 and was an instrumental part of the organization of this year's WAC. An avid house hockey player, he claims his greatest achievement was his Year 10 online drama class monologue. Jefferson's stoic leadership will be greatly missed. Cameron Dyer. Cameron joined UCC in grade 6 and was a keen member of both the soccer and swim teams for all of his time at the school. His proudest achievement is making officer for the swim team. Warm, kind, and good-natured, Cameron was a key member of the House. Congratulations. Will Finlayson. A key member of the Laidlaw AV team, Will literally ran assemblies for the last 5 years. He joined UCC in grade 8 and is particularly proud of winning silver medal in the senior men's lightweight 4 at the rowing nationals last year. His baking skills will be missed in the House, and I will admit, are better than mine. Finally. Edwin Kim. Edwin joined UCC in grade 7 and participated in basketball, Helping Hands Club, Coding Club, and most notably the Urban Planning Club. A clarinet player, Edwin played in the wind ensemble and was a witty and positive member of the UCC community. Congratulations. Nicholas Kindom. The student with arguably the biggest, happiest greeting in the school, Nicholas's positivity, good nature, and sheer volume have been a pleasure to encounter for all his time at upper school. A talented lacrosse player, his energy will be missed. Congratulations. Andrew Marr. Andrew joined UCC in grade 3 and participated in co-curricular theatre as both an actor and, in recent years, as one of the best stage managers I've ever worked with. Patient, funny, and extraordinarily well-organised, Andrew was also a member of the GSA, the Anti-Oppression Council, and the Community Service Council. Congratulations. Amar Malik. Involved in cross-country, the swim team, and track and field, Amar was co-head of the Financial Literacy Club and also involved in Helping Hands and Horizons. He is particularly proud of winning the debate competition and of his participation in the science fair. Jacob Moore. Jackson's House prefect and our longest-serving member of UCC, having attended an SK. Kind, thoughtful, and insightful, Jacob was alto saxophonist in the senior wind ensemble and the senior jazz ensemble, the co-head of the Survivor Club, member of the Helping Hands Club, operation officer for the Board of Stewards, and his highlight of his school experience were the overnight class trips to Norval and the friendships he has developed. Congratulations. Rahul Nanda. Jackson's head of house and a born leader. Rahul joined UCC in grade 5 and was heavily involved in WAC and Convergence. His influence on the younger members of the House was palpable, and his organization, honor code, and people skills have made him an outstanding head of House. Congratulations. Hamza Uzani Tuhami. A talented soccer player, Hamza's energy, positivity, and aptitude for house trivia have made him a vital part of Jackson's. Kind and equipped with a genuine curiosity about the world, Hamza was also a member of the Model UN. Congratulations. Gavin Sellers. One of the best mentors to younger students I've ever seen, Gavin's kindness, wit, and empathy have made him an invaluable member of this school. An enthusiastic Jacksonite, Gavin was present at nearly all House events, participated in House competitions and assemblies, and sought genuinely to make other people's lives better. Congratulations. William Wang. William joined UCC in year 9 and was a key member of the Chinese Club, Helping Hands, and the Medical Society. He participated in school cross-country and feels his greatest achievement at UCC is making lifelong friendships. Congratulations. Last but not least, Ian Yeh. A gifted violinist and this year's academic steward, Ian has been an endlessly positive and kind member of Jackson's. He joined UCC in grade 9 and belonged to the wind ensemble, the string ensemble, and was involved in WAC. He feels his greatest achievement is founding the string ensemble. Humble, empathetic, and exceptionally hardworking, his contributions to music, theatre, and our community will be long remembered. Congratulations. It is my honor to present to you the leaving class of Jackson's 2023.
Good afternoon. I'm Ann Kay, Senior House Advisor for Martland's House. On behalf of Martland's advising team, I am pleased to present this group of accomplished, creative, and inspiring individuals. David Bard. David has been a leader in the areas of art and design as head of the Digital Arts Club, as arts captain, and as a designer of covers for both the College Times and Quiddity. He would like everyone to know that he's available for art commissions by emailing bardro.art@gmail.com. He looks forward to chasing his dreams in the areas of computer science and animation. Alexander Chi Wong. Well known for his passion for building PC computers, Alex was the head of the Electronics Club since year 10 and was particularly proud of the computer that they built for charity this year. He also led the Chinese Club for 2 years and was a member of the varsity tennis team. He looks forward to studying biology and English in the fall. Congrats. Justin Chin. Justin has been a most responsible and motivating member of the community as one of Martland's prefects, captain of the varsity football team, manager of the Tier 1B hockey team, and a valued player on the varsity lacrosse team. On the artistic side, his talent for cinematography really bloomed this year. He's excited to begin a business degree this fall. Olamide Dina. Our illustrious head of house has never shied away from a busy schedule. In between Go Train trips, Olamide played on both the varsity soccer and squash teams, founded the Quantum Computing Club, and is one of the execs of the Investment Club. He's made a big impact on the house this year. We'll miss him as he goes off to study medicine and/or computer science in September. Murtik Dudla. It's been a wonderful journey since his arrival as a quiet and polite Year 9 student. Murtik made his mark at UCC as the VP of the Coding and Algorithms Society, Chess Club president, a Horizons program lead, and most importantly, as Martlin's house soccer bench warmer. He looks forward to studying computer science and cognitive science this fall. Alexander Dua. Alex explored his passions for public speaking, history, and political science as president of UCC's Model UN Club and head of the History Club. He was a very reliable and resourceful prefect, read Uber One member, and we were always proud to be in the company of the leaving class's best-dressed student. Beyond his interest in the humanities, Alex is excited to pursue a degree in chemistry. Kay Hajawara. These past 5 years, it has been a pleasure developing a ritual of exchanging Kay greetings in the halls. Hi, Miss Kay. Hey, Kay. Kay has been a positive, enthusiastic community member. He played varsity lacrosse for the past few years and was a member of the popular Helping Hands Club. He looks forward to studying business alongside some of his classmates this fall. Kevin Hahn. Since his arrival in Year 9, Kevin has immersed himself in all that the college has to offer. He organized maths and programming camps for the Horizons program and co-led the DECA Club. This past year, he learned to cook, worked out at the SAS, trained for and ran a marathon, and found ways to make the walk to and from Davisville Station more interesting. Kevin looks forward to exploring machine learning and a computer science program. That's Kevin. Cole Jones. As one of our prefects and this year's recipient of our house's Mary Michael Lowndes Award for Civility, Cole has exemplified what it means to be open-minded, kind, and respectful to all. Rounding out his contributions, he was a member of the varsity soccer team and played percussion in the senior jazz band. This diehard Toronto Maple Leafs fan will be studying sports management this fall. John Liu. A quiet overachiever, John represented UCC at the head of the Charles and requalified the school for the next year as a valued member of the rowing team. He was also on the Tier 1B hockey team, was co-head of DECA and the Future Business Leaders of America Club. Being a part of Martlin's and contributing to last year's house hockey win were highlights for John. He looks forward to studying business this fall. David McQuillan Young. In his 4 years at the college, David has accomplished so much and graciously contributed to many facets of our community, becoming a Lang Scholar, captain of the football team, member of both the rugby and Tier 1B hockey teams, and an enthusiastic member of the Sustainability Council. He will pursue his interest in environmental science at university this fall. Oscar Perrin. Oscar was happiest when spending time with his friends and teammates, whether it was at A-Day, Winterfest, or leading the varsity lacrosse team as captain. His easy smiles and agreeable demeanor complemented his drive to do his best in all aspects of his UCC career, from the field to the classroom. He looks forward to beginning an engineering degree this September. Jake Rivette. Jake has always held a passion for the house, rooted in his long tenure at the school as a journey tie. In his final year at the college, he was a prefect, founded the Class of 23 Intramural Basketball League, and played varsity hockey and ultimate frisbee. We wish him the best as he embarks on his studies of neuroscience. Sean Robertson. Underneath a somewhat quiet and reserved exterior, Sean is known for his deep knowledge of history, which led to wonderful contributions to the history and MUN clubs. This past fall, he enjoyed being part of the cast of Enron and had a great time on the New York theater trip. He looks forward to breaking out of high school and studying history this fall. Oliver Sanderson. Oliver has been a sociable and honest fellow since I met him at the end of Year 7. He is most proud of his contributions to the varsity football and Tier 1B hockey teams and achieving both the Silver and Gold Awards for service contributions within the UCC community and beyond. He looks forward to studying sciences and has ambitions to travel the world. AJ Schulman. Never one to miss an opportunity for a memorable entrance. AJ really immersed himself in everything UCC has to offer and made every effort to give back this year as social steward, captain of the Tier 1B hockey team, and as a member of the lacrosse team. AJ wanted to highlight his love of philosophy class and the joy that Bleeding Purple for Martlands has brought him over the past 5 years. This fall, he prepares to study computer science or math. John Voudouris. John certainly made his mark at UCC, not just because he's been here since SK as Journey Tie, but due to his enthusiasm and dedication to service. Since spearheading his first Martlands fundraiser for a women's shelter in year 8, he went on to become this year's community service steward, the head of the Helping Hands Club, and an organizer of Relay for Life this past April. John looks forward to helping others maintain good oral hygiene as he begins a dentistry program this fall. Edward Shaw. Edward has been somewhat of an enigma over the last few years with a steady residency in the Year 12 Lounge. Since Year 9, his deep and creative soul was revealed through his performances in a number of UCC and BSS theatrical productions. He greatly enjoyed the time he spent as a member of the Chinese Club. With demonstrated strengths in physics and math, he looks forward to his studies in computer science. Hey, Please join me in congratulating the graduates from Martlands House. David. I invite Jeff Hill, Senior House Advisor for McHugh's House, to approach the stage.
Good afternoon. My name is Jeff Hill. I'm the Senior House Advisor of McHugh's House, and it is my pleasure to introduce our graduating class for 2023. Arik Agarwal, a varsity tennis player and House B-ball legend. Arik is a conscientious and hardworking student and a gregarious and quick-witted friend who is loved by his peers, who honored him by choosing him to speak as their grade representative at the leaving class dinner last night. Congratulations, Arik. William Bankier. It has been a pleasure watching Will develop from a shy Year 8 student to a confident, soft-spoken co-head of the Robotics Club, where he has mentored dozens of younger students. Will is a dedicated volunteer and photographer and an all-around nice guy. Good job, Will. Anton Benien, prefect. Anton served admirably as one of our prefects in McHugh's House, and his quiet but dependable ability to lead by example set a fine example for the younger students. Anton played 2 seasons on the legendary Tier 1B hockey team, ending the year as one of the team's leading scorers. Congratulations, Anton. Carson Barral. Our next graduate has undergone quite the transformation during his time at the upper school. As his advisor, Mr. McDonald, lovingly puts it, from a Year 8 caterpillar to a leaving class butterfly. Carson has flourished academically in the diploma program, and his warmth and kind nature make him a solid housemate. Connor Day. Speaking of transformations, it has been such a pleasure to watch Connor develop in so many positive ways during the most challenging periods of his life. He has faced it all with grace, courage, and resilience, as his friends and fellow oarsmen on the rowing team can attest. Congratulations, Connor. Logan Elder, another one of our prefects. This next graduate starred on the courts for Varsity Squash and served as a reliable and helpful member of the House leadership team. Always upbeat and smiling, Logan's strength and positivity during even the most challenging times have impressed and inspired all of us in McHugh's. Robbie Estrada, prefect. From a quiet new boy in year 9 to an extroverted comedian who delivered his powerful I Believe speech at the final assembly, Robbie has come a long way. He's an outstanding prefect and a mentor to our younger students. Congratulations. Our head of house, Nate Finney. Again, to quote Mr. Gregory MacDonald, this consummate British gentleman was the best head of house in years. Hard to argue there. Nate steered us towards new heights for house spirit, much improved prefects' cup standings, and a more inclusive house community. Thank you, Nate. Jacob Friedman. Focused, sensible, and hardworking with a great sense of humor, Jacob is a great guy to chat about a film or a novel with, always bringing a clever insight and to keep a discussion rolling. Another fantastic human being we've really lucked out in McHugh's. Thanks, Jacob. Spencer Grant. We were always happy to see Spencer in McHugh's, and we are all proud of his ability to overcome challenges this year to get to this graduation day. Congratulations, Spencer. We've always been rooting for you. There you go. Jibril Qasim. This kind and incredibly creative young man can express his thoughts and feelings in just about any artistic medium, from theater to fashion design. And over the years, he has been a valued and respected member of McHugh's, known for his big heart and supportive nature. Michael McGraw. A 3-term varsity athlete, Michael is known as a fierce competitor and a consummate teammate, friendly, almost always smiling, and ready to lend a helping hand. He finishes the year with some great academic successes, including a massive turnaround in math, so I guess all those early mornings paid off. Well done. Good job. Ben Mulder. Ben has worked hard to improve his focus and engagement in the classroom, and the results demonstrate that it's paid off. Another 3-term athlete, Ben is a player willing to perform any role with intensity and determination, attributes that will serve him very well on and off the field in the future. Timothy Nobrega. McHugh's very own Mr. Baseball. Timothy is a dedicated varsity athlete who demonstrates a diligent work ethic on the diamond and in the classroom. He's a quiet, steady, dependable housemate with a great sense of humor who led by example in house sports. Zohair Pervez. An ethical, passionate, and hardworking student, Zohair is respected by his teachers and peers alike. This year he has done an incredible job of educating the school and assemblies about Ramadan and the Muslim faith, demonstrating composure and dedication and doing all of McHugh's proud. Well done. Krishnan Sankar. Polite, friendly, and with an ever-present smile and positive attitude, Krishnan has served as a wonderful role model for the younger lads in McHugh's house sports and house meetings. With his enthusiasm and supportive nature. A captain of varsity cricket, he hopes to follow his love of the gentleman's game to the UK next year for university. Congratulations. And last but not least, another prefect, Kevin Wu. Kevin is a quiet, strategic, and innovative student, bringing a sense of calm and organization to the McHugh's leadership team. Is a solid behind-the-scenes presence. A diligent student with a passion for computer science, he has a very exciting future ahead of him. Congratulations. As they gather at the front here, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you the graduating class of McHugh's for 2023.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to provide you with a brief introduction to each of the members of the leaving class of Mowbray's 2023. Nicholas Albornoz. Nicholas's journey through high school was certainly a busy one. Most recently, he has juggled senior jazz band with his responsibility as the GSA club head, while also engaging in his interest in all things art and design. No doubt he will continue to find many creative outlets moving forward. Congratulations. Daniel Ali. Daniel has balanced many things while on his academic journey, including representing Canada at the Rotax World Karting Championships. Luckily, he loves to travel, as a career in professional racing is likely to see him visiting many countries while continuing his academic pursuits. He's got an amazing career in front of him. Congratulations. Lachlan Boyle. The challenge with Lachlan is in choosing which of his many accomplishments to highlight. So I'm going to include his incredible service to Mowbray's as a prefect and his achievements on the varsity tennis and volleyball teams. And we definitely cannot pass over this past year spent as the editor of the Blue and White, which is the culmination of long years of service to that publication. There's a lot more, but there's only so many hours in the day, so congratulations, Lachlan. Marcus Brunga. Marcus is definitely a strong candidate for being one of the busiest students on campus. His achievements include being on the varsity rowing team, the varsity rugby team, and also the varsity bowling team. Add to that his participation on the Social and Arts Council and 2 school plays, and it's clear there was little downtime for him at the upper school. No doubt he'll remain equally busy moving forward. Congratulations. Zan Giuliani. Zan has unquestionably been the rock on which the robotics program has rested for the past little while. He was an integral part of forging a group that has already enjoyed great success. He led them to the provincial championships this past year. Just as importantly, he has ensured that the group will have great success in the future. Miraculously, he has still found time to join the Smash Brothers Club and achieve excellence in his academics at the same time. Well done, Zan. Luca Lazarus. Luca has been at UCC for most of his life and has made his impact in many ways. There is no doubt about his passion for hockey. Not only was he a member of the varsity hockey team, but he was also able to start a donation drive for hockey equipment so that other young students can find their own passion for the sport. Well done, Luca. Liam McKenzie. Liam has been nothing short of an exemplary leader for Mowbray's, and his passion for the college, his house, and his friends has been clear throughout his time here. Mowbray's is truly lucky that such an accomplished varsity lacrosse and hockey player still found the time to lead our house with such dedication and to pave the way forward for those who will follow. Thank you, Liam. Eugene Nodomi. One of the things that jumps out about Eugene is his commitment to service. It is therefore even more impressive that while accumulating over 200 volunteer hours, he was also able to find time to play varsity golf, participate in the Horizons program, and act as the head of the Super Smash Brothers Club. Well done. Aaron Ratneval. As a Lang Scholar, Aaron has truly demonstrated his leadership and athletic skills throughout his time at the college. Not only was he the athletic steward this past year, he was also the captain of both the varsity basketball and varsity football teams. Well done, Aaron. Fisher Robinson. Many of us have had the pleasure of watching Fisher perform on stage. And of course, he's widely known as the best dressed man in the college. You may also have known that you may also have not known that he was the head of the UCC Movie Review Club. There's definitely a theme here in the arts, but it might be somewhat less predictable to note that he describes himself as a prolific runner. And since he also enjoys long walks on the beach, maybe he runs there as well. Congratulations, Vin. Drew Shannon. Drew's plan was to remain a man of mystery for the purposes of this particular exercise, but I can reveal to you that he is a man of few words and deep thoughts. As such, when he does choose to share, there's always something interesting to be heard. This is an approach that we have no doubt will serve him well in the future. Jack Thompson. As you've already seen, Jack has made the full run through UCC and, by all accounts, has loved every step of the journey. As an invaluable part of Mowbray's, he has recently served as a prefect, but he has also long been our resident philosopher and the one person we know who can always be counted on for help. One of the things we will miss most about Jack is his absolute embodiment of a truly remarkable mantra. Jack, we know you will never give up. Lawrence Wu. Lawrence has been a positive influence in a number of areas in the college. In addition to being a Mowbray's prefect, he was also head of the Model UN group as well as the Mass Society. Just to round things out, Lawrence also participated in the History Club. Well done. And Justin Zhu. Justin certainly made the most of his 6 years that he has spent at UCC. He has been a constant on the debate club during his entire upper school journey, and he has recently also served as the co-head of that club and the Chinese Culture Club. Nicely done. Ladies and gentlemen, please take a moment to celebrate the Mowbray's leaving class of 2023. And we now welcome Mr. Jeff Matati to present the Oars class.
Members of faculty and staff and guests, on behalf of the Oars advising team, it's my honor to present to you the graduating class of 2023. Andrew Cansfield. An athlete, a musician, and prefect, Andrew took full advantage of what the college had to offer during his 6 years here. He will be remembered for helping his friends when in need with a kind word or a joke to put a smile on their face. Congratulations. Randy Chang, our head steward, valedictorian, and friend to all. Randy contributed to UCC by participating in athletics, Model UN, and debate as a national champion. He cherishes his friends and thanks his parents for everything they have done for him for where he is today. Miles Dickinson has been involved in numerous areas of life at the college, but in particular, he takes pride in the role he played on the lacrosse team and behind the scenes doing the lights for the play. Thank you for all your contributions. Jordy Elliott, He has contributed to life in the college through his participation in varsity swimming, volleyball, and through his involvement in various clubs. And if you were ever in the dining hall and needing of hot chocolate, he was the guy to find. Thank you. Justin Goodman. As a three-sport varsity athlete, Justin has made a lasting impact on the college through his commitment to sports. His enthusiasm for the community was evident through his participation in and support of numerous house and community activities. Congratulations. Hewitt Ho. A prefect, Hewitt has taken full advantage of the opportunities at UCC by being involved in athletics, bands, and clubs. He is most proud of the leadership roles that he has held in those areas and his ability to influence the culture of the college positively. Noah Ho. As a hockey and lacrosse player, Noah represented the blue and white with pride. And through his engagement in other areas in life at the college, he built friendships that will last a lifetime. Thank you for your many contributions. Elliot Ingram. He is most proud of his contributions to the theater program, in particular starring in Enron this year and co-directing last year's spring play, Clue. He won't forget the tight bonds he made with the community through his various clubs and committees he was involved in. Congratulations. Matteo Marchetti. He took pride in being involved in a number of clubs, in particular Helping Hands and the Horizons skating program. Matteo fondly remembers his U16 hockey gold and the numerous friendships he made at the college. Josh Nye. He is proud of his various commitments at UCC, but in particular as a member of the rowing team representing the college at the head of the Charles Regatta in Boston. Thank you for your many contributions and congratulations. Harry Patel. As the head of ORS this year, Harry made a positive impact on everyone in the house. A strong academic and a member of numerous clubs, Harry has embodied the spirit of UCC. Thank you and congratulations. Moyad Shahid is unable to attend today, but he credits his parents and teachers and mentors for instilling a mindset that helped him take advantage of the numerous opportunities UCC has to offer. He is most proud of his involvement in Model UN, clubs, and Horizons volunteering opportunities. Devin Singh. His curious and inquisitive nature has helped him to navigate the many challenges of UCC and the IB. He will remember fondly the friendships he has made. Thank you for your time at the college. Adam Tarski. He has taken pride in pushing himself to achieve what he believes in most. Through his involvement in numerous clubs and a variety of volunteer initiatives, Adam desires to make the world around him a better place. Good luck in the future. Bryson Tilakaratne, a natural leader evidenced by being a prefect in ORS and assistant captain for the varsity hockey team. Through overcoming challenges, he has grown as a young man and grown closer to his peers at the college. Good luck in the future. Jerry Wu, a kind and caring individual, Jerry took great pride in being a friend to many and as a prefect, being approachable to all. He excelled academically, but what he will miss most are his brothers in ORS. Neil Zhu. During his 8 years at UCC, Neil has been involved in the arts, various clubs, and sports. He takes the most pride in being a member of the ORS community and his role as a house sports all-star. Congratulations. I'm proud to present your 2023 graduates from ORS House. I would now like to call upon Damian Walker, the Senior House Advisor of Scattings.
families, friends, faculty, and staff, on behalf of the Scadding's advising team, I'm pleased to present the leaving class members from Scadding's house. Blake Armstrong. Year 11 Rookie of the Year, Blake's fondest memories come from his time on the rugby team. He also has many memories of the prep, where you joined the college in year 4. We will miss your positive attitude, Blake. Justin Banks, or fearless head of house. Scadding's dominant performance in the Prefects Cup is partly due to Justin's participation in and passion for his house. Justin was always around, except, of course, when volleyball was being played anywhere else in the world. Incidentally, Justin is away at a national volleyball tournament, so I'll accept his diploma on his behalf. Jaden Godelowitz. An active member of the rowing team, Jaden will cherish his rowing achievements and the bonds he made with his teammates. He also co-led this year's Relay for Life. We will miss his composure and work ethic. Congrats. Amar Gupta. A fan of cars, both the movie franchise and the real-life vehicles, Amar used his time as a member of the robotics club to deepen his love for four-wheeled vehicles. And he also bonded with like-minded enthusiasts in the robotics club. He'll be remembered for his positive attitude and intellect. Congrats. Sam Hewitt. Sam leaves with many memories from the Tier 1B hockey team. The games were tough, the losses frequent, but the bonds he made with his teammates made it worth it all. He looks forward to time with Toby, his yellow Labrador. Well done. Matthew Ho, a quiet leader. Matthew is respected by his teachers and peers. As a faithful fan of Survivor, Matthew's most memorable experiences involved discussing the show with his friends in the Survivor fan club. He will be remembered for his intellect and his calm. Well done. And Charles James. As a prefect, Charles was a reliable role model and mentor. He was often late for our team meetings, but he would always walk in with a bright smile and a sincere apology. He was the heart of our team. We'll miss you, Charles. Matt Lipton. For Matt, his contributions to the college's Black Excellence Society are his most memorable experiences. He will be remembered for his piano skills, Formula One knowledge, and his fantastic hair. We will miss you and miss your eloquence and composure. Thank you, Matt. Ian McCready. Ian is no stranger to the stage. You probably recognize him from his appearance in the fall play, where he said the opening line, one of his best memories. As a prefect, his organizational skills kept our team together. Thank you so much, Ian. Harrison Naughty. Harrison made much of his time at the college. His work ethic earned him the respect of his teachers, and his approachable nature made him popular among his peers. The Helping Hands Club and the lacrosse team will miss his dedication. Congrats. John O'Reilly. A champion runner, John realized his passion for athletics during his time at the college. His best memories are from varsity soccer, track, and the quantum computing club. His participation in and passion for all things Scaddings will be missed. Thank you so much. Jonah Rosenzweig. Just wait for him to come. A dependable prefect, Jonah led by example. He participated in all aspects of the UCC experience, such as spearheading Movember. He takes with him many lacrosse memories, including beating St. Mike's for the first time in 20 years. Well done. Lucas Smith. Blue Army General, prefect, and life of the party. Lucas was always an exceptional athlete and leader. However, in year 12, he distinguished himself as a champion of men's mental health. Thank you, Lucas, for your service to our community. Alp Talabar. Composed, Alp has a calming effect on any environment. If he could speak to his year 8 self, Alp would say, do not focus on unfortunate events. Learn from them and cherish the good memories. Wise words from a wise student. We'll miss you, Alp. Ethan Urbanki. Urbanki's witty sense of humor and positive attitude enlivened any space he occupied. When asked if he could cook to sustain himself in college, Ethan replied, I make a mean bowl of cereal. Good luck, Ethan. We'll miss you. And the final student in the graduating class, Will Jang. A champion swimmer, jazz musician, and academic, Will engaged passionately with most areas of the UCC experience. But Will's most noteworthy accomplishment was his proof by mathematical induction that Santa Claus works for the CIA. Thank you so much for that, Will. Please. Again, I present to you the 2023 leaving class from Scaddings House. Give them a round of applause. Could Dr. Aiken come to the podium, please?
Thank you. Could we have one final round of applause for the 2023 class? I did want to take this opportunity to thank also our senior house advisors. I have to acknowledge and thank these remarkable individuals. As you may be aware, this role in the school is integral to student support, to character development, and a sense of community. These talented individuals not only commit countless hours, but also work tirelessly in support of the students in their care. They are mentor, coach, teacher, counselor, sometimes parent, all wrapped into one. We are incredibly fortunate and grateful for their time and talents. Please join me in thanking our Senior House advisors. At this point, I also wanted to acknowledge any of our alumni present. We are pleased to have in attendance not only a number of old boys, but a handful of multi-generational alumni. We hope you are enjoying this milestone for your children and grandchildren. I also want to take this moment to recognize all of our faculty and staff whose efforts have made possible this ceremony and, of course, the reception to follow. You will be closely aware also of the role that staff and faculty play in supporting and guiding our students towards success and happiness. So again, I just want to extend a sincere thanks to the faculty and staff for all they do, including the Ceremony Planning Committee and our talented musicians at the back, Tony Gomes, Daniel Webb, Paul Sanabadi, Paul Tarasov, and Chris Segolia, as well as our piper, Ian McDonald. Thank you. The final thank you for this afternoon. You may have noticed the president of the Parents Organization, Caroline Morganston, at the end of the ramp, handing out the Parents Organization gifts to each of the graduates today. I've come to deeply respect and appreciate all that the parents do for our community. Thank you to the parents and to the Parents Organization for their commitment, their love for the school, and of course, for the leaving class gift today. Before we move to the final moment of the ceremony, you may be aware that last night we held the leaving class dinner. And I had the great pleasure and honor of addressing the class of 2023 last night. It was a great evening. We discussed what we wanted to be when we grow up, our future paths, the right path, a rat race, fire trucks, and punching people. We laughed, we cried, we spilled some food. It was better than Hamilton. I referenced what these students have achieved and who they have become in their time at UCC, in what's arguably been the most challenging times for any class or cohort. As I said last night, and AJ said it beautifully as well, they've seen it all. They've shown resilience, compassion, and empathy. They've come together as a class in innumerable and immeasurable ways. I described at Upper Canada College that our goal for students is to have a transformational experience during their time here at the college, to develop head, heart, and humanity. And I spoke on behalf of all faculty and staff when I said it's been a pleasure and a privilege working with and learning with them and watching their development in these areas. I shared that we are also so very proud of them. I mentioned, in addition to the great hopes that we have for you, we have even greater trust in you. Trust in your character, trust in your values, trust that you will seek the path that makes a life and at the same time makes a living. Stay on the path, share it with others, and pursue who you are destined to be. Please join me in thanking and congratulating the class of 2023. This works out incredibly well that you're all standing, because to conclude our ceremony today, for one final time, let's stand together and sing You'll Never Walk Alone. Please see the last page of your printed program for the words to You'll Never Walk Alone. Thank you. Please be seated. You'll notice I strategically stepped away from the microphone while I sang. Now, this concludes the leaving ceremony. Please note that immediately following the recession, which will include the graduates and the platform party, I would invite everyone to join us for a reception in the Massey Quadrangle. Please may I ask that all of our guests remain seated until the recession has occurred and we have departed the gymnasium. Please note, parents, that the leaving class will proceed to the front steps of the Rogers Clock Tower for a photo and the traditional tossing of the caps. Rest assured, our professional photographers will capture the moment, so there is no need for you to try and make your way there. Immediately following the photo, the students will meet you in the Massey Quad. Thank you again, and please stand and remain at your seats for the recessional of the class of 2023.